feel like
keeping that's just the whole thing.
What up, Flosstube?
Yes. Hello. It's your favorite X's and Hoes. Your only X's and Hoes.
Maybe not.
To each their own. Yes.
It's us.
Jackie.
Justine.
We're sisters.
Stitching.
And bitching. All the time. Been a minute.
A big minute.
Zoom really failed us in our last video, so now we finally have the time to be together.
Well, that and recovered from the embarrassment of our last video. Yeah. So
almost never came back.
Yeah.
Almost just stopped it right there.
It is January 26th, 2026.
Fun.
Yeah. So the last time we saw you, it was June, I think. Maybe beginning of July, but I'm pretty sure end of June.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time.
And a lot has happened. Not only in our personal lives, but the world as well. We don't have to go into too many details.
Stay
informed.
Abolish ICE.
Yeah.
Fuck Trump.
Yep.
If you don't agree with that,
bye. Leave the page now. But in not lighter news, but in other news, anyone watch Heated Rivalry yet? We're gonna do a hard pivot. Sorry, yes, fuck ICE, fuck Donald Dump.
Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, so we're back. Do we do updates now? Life updates?
Yeah.
Okay, Justine.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jackie, kick us off.
Okay. Still single. Still unemployed. Crashing out 24/7. I took a on-camera acting class in October. Started in September, went until November. There we go. Learned a lot. Have had quite a few auditions. Have not booked anything. That's the way of the business. What else? Was there anything else? It was really just that class I did, and that was.
That's it.
That's it. And
sorry. We came to visit you.
Yes. And I crashed out in front of the nieces.
Yeah.
I cried because I couldn't spoil them the way I wanted to.
When all they want is their Aunt Jackie's love.
Yeah. And then
she just buys their love.
I wrapped up the season as a season ticket holder with the Chicago Sky. Wasn't the greatest season. Gonna be another season of Chicago Sky games that they just announced the schedule for. That's fun. And the All-Star weekend for the WNBA is gonna be in Chicago. So that'll be fun. Hopefully I have a job by then so I can go. Yep, that's about it. Justine, what have you been up to?
It's been a long time. In August, I took a trip with my family. We went up to St. Ignace.
Where'd you go?
And we did a bunch of touristy things in the Upper Peninsula. We went to Sault Ste. Marie. We rode through the Sioux Locks. I was this close to Canada. I texted a bunch of people and was like, should I jump? Should I swim to freedom? But I didn't because my kids were there.
Well, that's good.
It rained most of our trip, so we were tent camping, and then we hoteled it for the tail end, and it was awesome. And then we went and bought a camper because I'm too old for tent camping.
Tent camping is hard.
Totally is. I am to that point in my life where I will say it. Tent camping sucks. Anyway, yeah, then in October, I got to help out our awesome friend Colleen of Rebel Stitcher Designs. She was showing at the Stitch Emporium, hosted by our LNS in Plainwell, the Stitching Bits and Bobs. And the owner hosted a Stitch Fest Emporium. It was similar to, God, I can never remember the name of this. Whatever
Nashville
happens,
New Market?
whatever happens out in Missouri, I think.
Stitch Away? No.
Stitch Emporium. No, that's what we just went to. Oh,
God.
God.
Embarrassing.
Anyway, so it's in a hotel, bunch of designers, and then the public can come in and shop. There were stitching rooms available for them to sit and stitch. You know, you paid like a ticket fee and got to participate in all of that. I think lunches were included. So that was a couple nights in October. I got to help out Colleen with her booth. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to do it again in the fall.
Hell yeah.
And then went through the holidays. And here we are.
Here we are. Yeah.
Pretty lackluster.
My car is currently being worked on. I'm delayed a day in Kalamazoo.
Oh, it's hockey season.
It's hockey season.
Going to a lot of hockey.
Not boy aquarium hockey. Nebly hockey.
10U aquarium
10U.
hockey. I am watching them.
Yeah,
they're skating around.
They're skating on the ice. It's an aquarium.
Yeah, it's fun. It gets very competitive. My oldest was in the 8U program last year, which was always fun, but it was just like, okay, we're gonna go kill an hour watching these kids like skate,
glide
back and forth. And now it's like these kids are setting up passes. They're making plays. They're taking. I mean, it is.
Dang.
It's pretty awesome to watch. I've been to my fair share of hockey games, and these are enjoyable. She played goalie the first couple of games, and it's cycled back through. I think there's one kid that's going to play a couple of games, and then she may have an opportunity to play again if she wants to. She did really well, so we'll see. They had fun day yesterday, and they got to wear whatever jerseys they wanted. They didn't have to wear their team jersey, so she wore her Minnesota Frost jersey to represent.
Nice.
But yeah, that's been the bulk of it. Is just hockey season, piano lessons for my youngest, work. My husband had a couple seizures over the holiday, out of the blue. So he is in the process of trying to figure out what happened, why it happened. So he's unable to drive, so I get to drive him around everywhere. And because of that, I'm
driving Mr. Daisy.
Yeah. And I took today off because I'm over it. So. All right.
Nice. Good updates.
Jackie,
yes.
You want to show us your nips?
Always. Needlework's in progress. I had to remember. Started this in the fall. We got a little Mill Hill Autumn Harvest. I think this one came in a
Bestitch Me box.
Bestitch Me box. Bestitch. This is progress on it.
Cute.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Nice little guy.
Beading.
I know. I enjoy the beading sometime.
Sometime.
This is one of the OGs.
You're getting there.
From the Prairie Schooler, we've got Must Be Santa. This was a pattern Justine gave me when I started stitching, especially for the holidays. And every year, I started this. I haven't finished it.
You better hurry up. 4 years. You got 4 years to get that done before it's not relevant. You'd have to change it to a 3.
Oh. So it'll get done. I'm gonna leave this guy in a Q snap. Usually I cycle out holiday ones, but yeah, this guy will stay in for a bit.
I mean, really, you get the top done. You just have the door and the tree are the biggest.
Mm-hmm. And this was my most recent start. I want to say last week. Oh gosh, the primitive hair. Oh my god, it's just a phase.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm. Started this last week just because I was
I like
desperate.
that fabric. What is that?
Thank you. Funny enough, it's a 14 count.
That's no moon.
The Fangirl Fibers Star Wars, specifically called "That's No Moon."
I swear, you have been stitching on Star Wars fabric for like 5 years now.
Yep, but this one, once I stitch this one, I think I'll probably have enough for another.
A small.
But yep, just working on that, and I'm using glow in the dark
Fun.
floss
For all your little
moon
phases.
And then this was a forbidden
an oak.
Yeah. Oh, gargoyle.
It's one of a kind.
What am I? Oh, is that what that? I've been sitting there going out of commission, and I'm like, nope, that's not the acronym, but it's one of a kind.
Good job,
Yep.
Maggie.
I'm unemployed.
What's an L&F?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewind and see if my face goes like computing.
Love it.
And those are my nips. Just got 3 little nips.
Nice. I've got 2.
Oh, look at you.
All right. So I've worked on a lot of things. However, these have been my recent non-finished. So Story Stitches, it's a Facebook group. They had a few years ago, the same year I think as the Nightmare Before Christmas Stitch Along, they did a Christmas Classics Stitch Along. And I started it, really enjoyed it, had big plans to use all of the like the Arctic Rays, whatever that company is that does all the treasure braids on the cards. I can't think of it, but I had like fuzzy white and red and green picked out to do all the borders, and it was horrible. And I almost threw this one away. Like, I'm over it. I'm not doing it. But over Christmas time, I pulled out all of the border that I had done and just pulled out some good old DMC, and I'm feeling a lot better about it. So now...
Sometimes you just need a little DMC.
Yeah. So this year, I think I can finish this because the little faces go pretty quick. And I'm pretty much done. I've got 1 stripe of green to do on the bottom and then filling in the red. So...
childhood.
Yeah. It's fun. This is on a Bestitch Me Lugana. Probably, I don't know, it could be a 32 count. I don't even remember what the name of it was.
Stitch.
But it's opalescent, which is fun for the wintry holiday. So yeah, I feel much better, and now I feel like I can actually finish this cross stitch.
Nice. Nice.
This next one, in honor of our friend Lynn of Lynn X Stitches, let me double check the hashtag that she was using.
Probably cut this part out, Jack. Jack, you do
right. In honor of our friend Lynn and her abandoned Sal. I busted out my Grimm's from Cloud Factory. This was a 2020 stitch along.
Oh, so cute.
So I picked up in this area here. This is the one that I started actually this month. I finished up a couple other things I was working on and try to get back into that. But yeah, we got the Princess and the Frog, the Bremen Street musicians, Hansel and Gretel, and then Rapunzel. So it's cute. It's a fun one. It's very
Whimsical?
yeah. It's like childish.
Childish. But you know, like the fun childish.
Yeah. This is on. I think it's Picture This Plus. It's Ada Jade. It was the called for fabric when I started the.
I like the
project.
way the colors pop on that fabric.
Yeah.
I like that.
So happy birthday, Lynn.
Happy birthday, Lynn!
I'm pretty sure it was a birthday. Yeah, it's her birthday month, January. All right, those are my nips.
Nice.
My needlework's in progress. Jackie, got any finished hose?
I do. Well, I think this was probably a kit that was at probably like TJ Maxx or
Marshall's.
Says. Oh, it says price tag still on it. Marshall's. Nightmare Before Christmas little cross stitch kit with 4 little patterns. Finally stitched one.
Aww.
A little Jack Skellington.
Is it just
head.
the black?
Yeah.
I finally stitched one.
Finally stitched one. Got this little guy all done. Yeah, it gives you like 4 little pieces of Ada fabric.
Nice. So what other characters are there?
So there's
Zero.
Zero. There's a Jack and Sally, and then
the moon.
The moon.
Okay.
Yeah, cute little stuff. From Steph X Stitch. Well, with this, no, it's not an FF Ho. From Steph X Stitch, we've got Screaming Internally. I finally little cross stitch ornaments. I deconstructed them for right now. From Michaels. Finally was stitching on them this year, so I just did a little flowers. Yeah, changed it a little bit, but Screaming Internally. And I got to put it back in the ornament frame. Then my pride and joy, the real reason why I'm here. From Story Stitches, Nightmare Before Christmas Stitch Along. That started in 2021 or 2022.
2020.
2020?
No.
Because I started stitching in November of 2020, I'm pretty sure.
I thought you started in November of 2019.
No, because...
I don't know.
But... dun, 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 dun,
Wow.
I believe this is a 14 count fabric flare candy corn. Oh, just DMC called for. But the sweet baby is finally done.
That's amazing.
I don't know how I'll finish it.
You should make a pillow.
I was vibing for a pillow. But
I wonder if Aunt Susie could like quilt a back with some Halloween
Ooh,
fabric.
That'd be fun. That'd be cool. Yeah. But I've officially retired from cross stitching now. So
it's done.
I'll be auctioning off all my stuff. But yeah. Justine, do you have any hoes?
I do.
Oh my god. Both of us in the same video?
Oh my damn.
Oh my damn.
Okay, this first one, there's some company out in Utah, Shepherd's
Bush?
Yep. So in November, I ditched everything I was working on and stitched some turkeys because that's how I roll. So this was from Shepherd's Bush. These were all like little kits that I just pulled out and did quick stitches on. So give thanks. Cute.
Is that like a 8 count? Ada?
Maybe.
12
Maybe a
count?
10 or 12. I don't know.
It's big.
Yeah, this was all like a kit. Came with the button, the floss, the fabric.
Nice.
Let's see, then I did, this was another one. This was from Bent Creek, part of their Zippies. Turkey, flatbed turkey.
Flatbed turkey.
Another one where it came with the fabric I would never choose, like this crispy Ada fabric. Linen, I don't know what this even is.
Carpet.
Yeah, pretty much. It's for latch hook.
I would never choose this. Wow, Justine.
I just didn't like the feel of it on my hands. Let's see then. Oh, right before Christmas, which I didn't pull out the other ones. I've shown them in other videos, but I finally finished my Prairie Schoolers Country Seasons. I did this on a 28 count Lugana from Bestitch Me Fabrics called Autumn. So there is summer.
Pretty.
I used called for DMC on this. And then autumn.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good feeling to finally get this out of there.
Good.
And then New Year's Eve. Felt like stitching a little something something for the holiday. So I did an Auld Lang Syne.
Okay. What's it say? Got it.
Another kit. So
I would never
choose
this
I wouldn't
fabric.
choose Ada.
Don't fuck with Ada's, okay?
So that was I started at New Year's Eve and I finished at New Year's Day. It was a nice quick stitch, so that was fun. And then, let's see, last year I had started these Vintage Valentine. Oh,
Cute.
this is from Needle Art by Sandra Workman. I think it's like Pine Mountain Designs or something like that is where I had originally ordered this from. So last year I had done this Soda You Want to Be Mine. And then this year I finished the You're a Dear, Be Mine. And this is on a Bestitch Me Lugana. I'm going to guess a 16 or an 18 count, probably a 16. I think it was hibiscus was the color.
It looks a little hibiscus-y.
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 And then a few weeks ago, I was feeling very down about current state of affairs, and so I pulled out some 56 count. I've got some little like button molds. I don't know what. And keychain that I had bought. So I just stitched up a couple little, punch Nazis of Trump, and yeah, doing some feeling stitching. Yeah. So those are my F hose.
Nice. Nice.
Do you have any fully finished hose? FF hose?
I do. And here's a picture. I stitched this for my mom for Christmas. It says Grand Tifa. And, those are the ornaments that I bought from Michael's. Finally made one and finished it fully. Thank you. That's all I got.
Okay.
And that is all.
All right. So my first one, same back in November when I was stitching all my little turkey things. I did this Autumn Harvest pin. I guess you could say it's not fully finished because I haven't glued the pin back on. But
doesn't count.
Shut up, Jaggy. But this is my little... It's got dangly legs.
Look at the little legs.
So yeah. Cute. And then my other FF hoe was a doozy. Was my Celtic Cross, my oldest cross stitch, circa 2012-13, somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. And I finished it. I wrote in a different verse, and I will insert a picture here because I gifted this to my dad. Originally, when I started the Celtic Cross pattern, I was going to give it to my grandma, and she passed away in 2020. So I'm gifting it to her next of kin.
Finish your cross stitches, folks.
Yeah. Because
Don't wait.
especially if they're for your grandparents.
Oh.
And you're going to spend like 12 years working on them.
R.I.P. Grandma Lou.
So yeah, those are my FF hoes.
Hell yeah. Great. We've been doing a lot with our time since our last video. We have.
Yeah.
We've accomplished
We
stuff.
knocked out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Let's discuss
Haul.
Sorry, cool dance. From the Rebel Stitcher. What? What did you say?
Warm heart. You said cold hand.
From the Rebel Stitcher Quarterly Club, we get our original design needle minder.
Bee's knees.
Bee's knees. I was like, what does it say? We got our bee's knees.
I like that little bee.
It came with from Classic Colorworks. We already said Queen Bee.
Queen
right?
bee.
Queen Bee. Bee's knees. Queen
Queen
Bee.
Also had a honey stick.
I had a honey stick. Little pack of
Honey bees.
honeybee stickers. And that was the Rebel Stitcher Quarterly Club. Quarterly Needleminder Club. Great work, Colleen. Months later. Great work. So I've pretty much decided that any festival that's happening in Chicago, any street festival, anytime Steph X Stitch has a booth, I walk away with 3 patterns. That has happened twice in a row now, so it's my habit. It was Apple Fest over the
Did you
summer.
wear some apple pins, courtesy of Grandma Lou?
No.
Oh, Jackie.
So, from Steph X Stitch, we have Pumpkin Spice Intensifies. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you're stupid and make bad choices. Words to live by. And probably shouldn't say this on YouTube.
See you
next Tuesday. Superb. I will stitch those eventually. Soon. The see you next Tuesday, I think, is soon. And that's my haul. Justine, do you have a haul?
I do have a little bit of haul.
Great. Just gonna go back under my cover.
My house is freezing.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so mine is kind of a combo of haul and a little bit of stitchy kindness. I got everything that I'm going to show came from the Stitch Emporium that I went to in October. And some of that was gifts as a thank you for helping out, and then others I purchased. So I got this cute little Ice Moon Cardinal from Fine Frog Stitching.
That is cute.
They were in the room next to the one that Colleen and I were in. And then from the Stitch Crypt, which was in that same room, I got Cozy Reading Cottage bookmark.
That's freaking cute.
Yeah, it is. Like the little ghosties. Let's see. From Colleen, Smell My Feet. Little vintage Halloween buckets.
So cute.
Love it.
So freaking cute.
And then I got Yikes. This fun little cat. And I picked up the needle minder, which I got stuff sticking to it right now. Super cute. It's like those Beastal cats.
Yeah.
The Halloween. From Michelle Inc. She does a lot of like silver work and casting jewelry and needle minders and things like that. But these were just super
I'm
cute.
obsessed with those.
So these little like Santa mug pin cushion.
So
Adorbs.
freaking cute.
And then this little black cat with a pumpkin pincushion. I just love it.
Beautiful.
And then from Colleen, she had these cute little like pill tins, but little magnet in there, stick a needle.
Colleen gave me one too, and it had a bunch of possums on it. I sadly left it in Chicago. Sorry. Colleen, sorry. It's on my dresser. I know where it's at.
And then this fun chicken scissor fob, wearing her little cowgirl boots. Because I'm a chicken tender. Jackie.
So dumb.
And then this fun, so I have like a bunch of the glass or the ceramic light up Christmas trees, and so Colleen gave me this one. Big old blue tree.
Big old blue.
I actually have a blue tree. 2 of them.
She does, can confirm.
And then my favorite color, green. And my favorite animal too. And then this cute library card bag.
That is cute.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my haul.
That's not like the same design as Colleen's library card needle minder, is it? Or they're just similar, like...
It could just be similar. I don't think it is.
Okay.
I do want to point out, though, that it's my birthday.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
I think Colleen did
That's
that
cool.
on purpose.
Did she, though?
Pretty sure. I'm going with it.
I don't know. Excellent. Wow. Proud of you, Justine.
It's been 7 months, and that's all I've acquired.
84 years.
Feels like it.
Yeah. So, future plans. What's next for Justine?
Well,
Open the bag, or are you just adjusting yourself?
I was just adjusting.
You go, well, like she's gonna open the bag.
Okay, so, man, it is like snowing hard out.
This is so dumb.
We got new furniture, so our living room has been rearranged, and we're sitting against a different wall, so now we can look out the window. And we could still look out the window last time, but now we're looking directly out, and it is like a whiteout outside right now, so awesome.
Oh, that reminds me to look at train tickets for tomorrow.
So it is my 40th year. So Jackie, the last time she was in town over the holidays. No, you didn't.
What?
It was over the phone. I forced her to go through all of my turkey patterns with me on the phone.
I wasn't doing much.
It was a Saturday night.
I go out.
And we sat and looked at turkey patterns on FaceTime.
I think I was a bottle of wine deep.
We categorized them by like months of the year. Like, this looks like a May turkey. But what I did, so my plan this year, and I've already missed January because I opted to start a
All going line?
No. Why'd you
Uh,
interrupt me?
A knitting?
Yes, a resistance hat.
No, see, I got you back on track.
Thank you. So on January 23rd, I ended up casting on a red resistance hat in honor of what's going on in Minneapolis right now. But so I missed my day to start. However, the plan is that on the 23rd of each month, I'm starting a turkey cross-stitch pattern that I have. And we went through and determined, like, okay, this is a January turkey and a February turkey and so on and so forth. So I'm going to do a quick run through of my 12 turkeys. In November, however, I managed to pull like 22 smalls. So I have a small turkey to start and stitch on every day in November up until the 23rd when I start my that month's turkey.
She's a freak.
I am. Anyway,
she's a freak. Yeah.
So my January turkey is going to be the Prairie Schooler Spring and Fall, the November turkey.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Can I hand these to you? Oh, I'm so sorry.
My little cocoon.
All right, February. So Chinese New Year is in February, and this year is the year of the horse. So I have Heartstring Samplery the Gobbler, and it's a turkey riding a horse.
You guys, that just goes to show the amount of detail that we discussed about each turkey pattern.
All right, my March turkey. This is from Lindy Stitches, the November Oscillated Turkey Airmail series. We thought this one had some festive spring colors justifying our March turkey. Green for St. Patrick's Day, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. April was just a turkey that I've wanted to start. I bought the kit last summer. So April is Mr. Gobble Mustard Sewing Clamp from the Heart's Content. And it came with the clamp and the whole kit. So that's gonna be my April turkey. My May turkey, in honor of my friend Colleen and her May birthday. Her ode to autumn turkeys that she made, so I would just stop.
She would
or I would shut up about turkeys.
So she'll shut up. That was the best video ever. So she'll shut up about me designing a turkey pattern.
So my June turkey, we're gonna make some modifications. But from Poppy Creations, it says I'm stuffed. It's going to say get stuffed.
Because this is for June?
Yes. So, and then it will have rainbow. It's going to be a pride turkey.
It's going to be a pride turkey, if that didn't make sense.
And that's, I do have my floss is already picked out. All of I'm using the Atois, pride color, and it's going to be on really big, like 8 count Ada, so it's a big turkey.
Speaking of getting stuff, seriously, have you guys watched Heated Rivalry?
For my July turkey, I have this Oodles of Stars and Stripes. My August turkey, in honor of back to school, Birds of a Feather from Heart and Hand.
You want me to put them in?
Oh, stop it, Jackie. My September turkey. Don't remember. Oh, from Lindy Stitches. Sweater vest weather. Because what a time is September. What a time to put on your sweater vests.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should be pointing out every single bag is a turkey bag.
I think they've noticed.
My October turkey is all stacked up. Fall turkey. Big old turkey with a stack of pumpkins. So yeah.
Because turkeys do that.
I have seen turkeys with stacks of pumpkins. For November... So sorry, I've been zipping like crazy. I have my Gobble and Give Thanks from Heart and Hand. you know, Thanksgiving. And then my December turkey, this gorgeous bag.
Who the hell is that?
My neighbor Tom.
Oh, is he backing into his?
Yeah. All right, so my December turkey comes from Country Sportsman. And it is that guy right there. Look at that fat turkey. She's a beaut. He's a beaut. They're a beaut.
They're a beaut. They're a beaut. He is so fat.
And that's it. I haven't done all the kitting yet for all of my November small turkeys at this point, but.
I forgot about this bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it for you.
I know.
For Christmas.
It was amazing. Show the front. The gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
All these big old plastic leaves. You gotta like zip this closed and then turn it upside down. From our dear Genevieve and Jasmine custom bags.
Yeah.
Wish we could buy her stuff, but I don't blame her.
Yep. Oh. That's what
Man.
I was like, man.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an out. I've been working on it. I got 3 years to figure it out.
I got 3 years.
Yeah. So those are,
right.
that is my future stitching plans.
Nice.
And then, yeah, Jackie, what are your future stitching plans?
I mean, I say it every time. Just finish something. Yeah. I think I need to go through my patterns or I would like to go through my patterns and maybe, what's the word?
Sort?
No, get rid of some.
Oh.
I thought there was a word for it. Destash. Wait. Pattern unloading.
Stash unload?
Stash I was nearly there.
Pattern unloading. Just stash.
Destash.
Bestitch.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go through my patterns and maybe give some away. But also, I just want to start new ones. I feel like I have a tendency to, once I've been working on patterns, if I'm not finishing them, they sit there until I finish them instead of just starting new ones that I want to stitch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just finish stuff.
I find that, so last year I participated in like Whip Go and the Whip Warriors and things like that, which is good. I mean, it's good to kind of organize your stitching, especially if there are things you want to get done.
Mm-hmm.
But I think last year I maybe did 3 new starts, other than the turkeys that I did, like I started and finished in November. Mm-hmm. And it just was not, like there were all these things that I wanted to start and I didn't because it's like, no, I have to finish all of these.
Yeah.
And that was a goal, was to drive down my whips before my birthday. And I did get a chunk done. I think I'm down to maybe 30.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was in the 50 range probably 2 to 3 years ago, and I'm down to about 30, so not bad. And I've had other starts in there. But yeah, so this year it's kind of like I have things I want to do, but I'm not going to hold myself to I can't start anything new. If I feel like starting something, I'm just going to start it.
Yep. Also, I'd like to finish one of my big pieces.
Yeah, you have a lot of big.
I love big cross stitches. Yeah.
I do, but I get burnt out on big cross stitches. Like, that's where it's nice to kind of be on a forced cycle through, but at the same time, I'm finding more and more that I enjoy, or rather than being held to the schedule of like, okay, I'm going to stitch on this for a week and then I'm moving to this one. I'm just going to stitch on something for as long as I feel like stitching on it.
Yeah.
And then move on to whatever else I feel like working on. I would say like this week I have not been stitching as much because I've been working on my knitting.
Yep.
So, and then once this is done, I'll probably go back to doing some stitching. I'm taking a knitting, not a knitting class, but it's like a Saturday morning, every third Saturday of the month. I go with my friends Suze and Lisa, and we're going to our local yarn shop, and we're doing this building blocks, which I started a few years ago with my mom, our mom.
What do you mean, your mom?
Jackie. So we started it a few years ago, and I got through like halfway through block 10 and then started school and didn't have the time to go to the classes anymore. So I was like, yeah, let's go back. And I'll start knocking that out and maybe get a couple blankets finished this year. And for Christmas, I finished a shawl that I started like 4 or 5 years ago and gifted that to my mom. Trying to work on things that I want to work on and finish the things that I really want to get finished and not feel so much like I have to finish it.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are my future plans.
In March.
Yes.
So beginning of March, I'll be going to Nashville to help out Colleen at the Nashville Needlework Market. And then end of March, we'll be going to Stitch Fest in Plainwell. So like 15 minutes down the road for, the first session. There's 3 sessions of Stitch Fest this year. The first weekend is sold out, and then there's a week, like in the middle of the week, and then the second weekend. And I don't know what type of capacity is left for those, but always a good time. I'm excited. So yeah.
Yep. That's about it.
Yeah. And then hopefully we'll do some traveling this year.
Yeah. Yep. My passport is currently in process of being renewed. So fingers crossed that goes smoothly.
My passport is ready.
Ooh.
And I'm fingers crossed work is sending me to Germany in April. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna go count Airbus parts. I've already talked with the director of our finance department that she should go with me and we should do the most efficient inventory count so that we're done in like one day and then we can just party in Germany.
Party.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I think that's everything. Great to see everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Yep. Shout out to everybody that we've neglected.
Yep.
Good night,
Stitches.
It's been a while.
Good night, Stitches. Good night, bitches. Good night, Flosstube.